Let's know you need her. Let her know how much you mean. Hey, I am actually not going to be on camera for this live. I'm going to be, this is first hour of working on my, oh, Jason's here early. I need to get my chats up so I can see chats while I'm working. Chats while I'm working. Hey, Max. Yeah, we're going to do some drawing, buddy. Pardon me. Oh, look, I'm watching my own live now. I see him sideways on TikTok. You're cool. Thank you. Yes, this is a diamond 60th anniversary diamond Etch A Sketch. All right, I paused everything, but I need to scroll down to my chat on YouTube so I can see it. There we go. Been refreshing your page for like 10 minutes. Yeah. Well, I didn't have to make room. I just needed to like lower my I needed to lower the easel because it sits usually lifted up, so I had to lower that down. There's usually something under here, and then I had to rearrange webcams. So it took, like I said, rearranging. Yes, Lisa H starts off with 500 points. Oh, you know what though? I am still using my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch. I turned for the sake of the audience at home on TikTok. Oh, that's where it's going to be. It's going to be where my knob is. Good to know. Thanks, Lisa H. Love to the family. I am going to use this so I know when I've drawn for an hour. I'm going to draw this 1 hour at a time. Um, and this is hour one. So let's got that started. So whenever I start my big ones, I always do the frame first. Uh-oh. Now this was fine a second ago. I didn't see a line on top. So I'm going down to the bottom. All right, there we go. So this will probably be a very quiet live. Usually when I work on these pieces, it's very quiet. So I am hoping to draw for an hour on this and then stop the live and come right back to do some requests. I now have only one draft in my okay. Sometimes the stylus doesn't touch the glass. That might be the thing up there. Fortunately, do diamonds feel foreign compared to nuts? I guess not. Hey, DVL. I guess not really just because they're round. It does feel a little weird to have it be a thin circle that I'm using. So then that has a little extra space there. Small enough town. What am I doing? I'm going to be doing, I'll work on Jack first. Hmm. All right, so what I do, I'm doing fine today, by the way, DBL. Thank you for asking. I'm excited to get this drawing started. I'm really hoping to be able to keep up with drawing full-size drawings. No, it's going to take a long time to draw this one. There's not going to be much time for guessing, especially if I do this. So what I do with these, and I'm going to show this because I'll cut it out of my time-lapse video. I cut this part out of my time-lapse video anyway. I don't have a pencil, but I'll use a pen then. The Diamond Etch A Sketch was actually given to me, but you can buy them. They're still available for sale. Yeah, it was 5 years ago for the 60th anniversary. So what I do is I measure. So I've drawn it to scale. I've drawn it to scale. This is what I'm going to draw on here. Very cool. I posted that drawing already, DBL. You're snoozing. I've already posted it. I did not keep the drawing though. I erased it because that's what I do. So now that I've done that, hey, Chloe, this is a slower live because I'm working on my next big project. So I'm going to mark, here's where this arm is, where this arm is. Hi, Eli. And then if I go over here, this is where this jacket here is. Now I'm hoping to do, hey, thanks, Gogita. I am hoping to do some drawing requests later. I'm going to work on this. I work on my big drawings 1 hour at a time. Oh, like you want, I guess. So honestly, I don't expect a large crowd, nor do I. All right. Hold on. See, so none of that. I just don't want to. I suppose I really don't need to be too accurate with measuring because I know what he looks like, but I am recreating this character. All right, let's do that. Because this is going to jump all around. Wait, where am I? Okay, good. Hey, Galaxy Michael, good to see ya. 5 minutes in. Haven't done much, but hey, this is the process. Like I say, this is the slow process. I really have to dissect the edit of this. Cut out all these post-its. I used to keep them in. It just looks better without them. Otherwise, they're distracting. Now, what is good? Oops. Now, none of this really has to be perfect because I'm going to retrace it. All right, now, if I'm going another measure, another measure. Let's go this way. I really need to keep my pen cap off. It's silly. All right, here we go. Is that where? Yeah, it is. There we go. Oh, wait. Hot dog. That's good. Now I'm going to freestyle it a little bit with the bow. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. I want to keep the actual BC. Indeed. I'll give you 1,000 points for that, Faye. Why not? Grab my bags, the sandwich is not a get the coffee, 4 days. A long time, yeah. Take it on. This is now. Hardly free of holy God. Hot dog, holiday, God. Trusting my own skills here just to go ahead and draw it. Yay! 1 K likes. Thank you. Thank you very much, DBL. Yeah, so DBL definitely done 34 roses from Jason Bacon. Thank you for the bacon roses. I've thought about looking that up still, and I have not. Researching the existence of bacon roses. Hey, thanks for the follow, Peter. And blessed. Hello, Ariel. Uh, I'm actually going to be working on. I'm going to take my time on this drawing, but I'm working on a drawing of Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Usually, I don't say what I'm drawing. However, I'm showing my pencil sketch, my pencil drawing of it between takes. And then this goes all the way back to here-ish. And then this goes here like this. Now, all of this I don't have to have precise or exact because I'm going to be filling it in. It's going to be colored in black. Thanks, Blessed. Yeah, of course, I will do his bow tie. And then when I draw of course, when I draw the shape of his head, everyone looking will know. I really love working on these big ones. Very relaxed as big ones. I really like big ones. Hold on, I'm gonna move my. There we go. That's good. I really like. Yeah, that's good. Working on the larger Etch A Sketches and the bigger drawings because I can really spend my time doing some details. All right, so look at that, half of his bow tie already done. And then I'm going to. You know what? Let me keep going with this bow tie. It is. I was told, some other Etch A Sketch artist told me the sparkles are really distracting, and it's true. I don't plan on keeping that in the final drawing. I plan on when I cut it apart, I'm going to remove that gel with the glitter on it and not put it back. All right, now what? I'm going to go. Oh, I see. Let's go here. Oh, this is a really good angle. That looks like a really good angle, actually, on the. Have you seen my forehead pop in on the reflection? I think maybe actually that's probably a good part of the sparkles is you won't see my reflection. It's like stealing Shrek's ears, I suppose. There's a little scratch right there. Although it'll still look like it. Oh, that doesn't go that. I see. It goes back here like this, and across like this. There we go. Just beat what? Do you do portraits? Yeah, I do. Um, I was just going to refer you to my YouTube, and I realized it's a private post. I do portraits, not my favorites, because sometimes my portraits are like hit or miss whether they turn out all right. A lot of my, if you're on TikTok, because you are. Oh, hey, Turtley. Not sure what I came across. Oh, well, very nice. I'm first hour working on this drawing. Um, First hour working on this drawing. If you go to my playlist on if you're on TikTok and you go to my playlist, you can see some of my detailed drawings. I have favorite detail drawings or something like that. I forget the name of the playlist now. That eye on this bat looks like what? Oh, 6.7 likes. Thanks. Just beat what, Ariella? I'm not sure what you said. That's all I read. If you said something else, it didn't come across. So the turtle one, I normally in my lives, I am drawing on a small one and taking requests, but when I draw on these larger Etch A Sketches, I really take my time. So that's what I'm doing now. This is my first hour. I'm now, well, you can see that, 14 minutes into it. All right, I'm going to pause for a moment. Start right here. Um, and I'm going to measure. So you're going to see, never mind, it was a random thought. Okay. Here is the drawing that I'm doing. This is what I'm going to make on here. So what I've done is I've made a scale. This is the size of the Etch A Sketch frame. So I've made a scale pencil drawing of it. I'm going to go like this, and then I'm going to mark it. And this tells me how far away from the edge the bow end is. Oh, I do want to know how high it is too. I didn't grab any small post-it notes. I should have done that. I know my process. What am I doing? Oh, look at that. Let's. All right, then we're going to do this. I know the top of this sticker is where it should be. Very nice. All right. And the only reason I want to measure how far out this goes is because I want to make sure I leave room for Sally. There we go. There we go. Oh, surprise sticker. I usually use those arrows to remind myself where I left off. Dude, that seems like it's way too far, but that's okay. No, that's. I think it needed to go in a little sharper of a turn. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and so I'm just going to do the outline, then I'm going to go back and do some more details, like there's lines and stuff like that. Okay, There's this lullaby tune. This person. There we go. One half of his rib cage. Oh, I didn't mark where the center. All right, I need to do that. Hold on. Where the button is in the fold. Beautiful. I can take it from there. Do, 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 do. Right there. All right, see now I gotta remove this. There we go. Um, Awesome. I'm very happy with that. Let's go to the other side of the bow to do the other half of the lapel. Very nice. Backtracking on this right side. I guess to TikTok, it's the bottom side. So I'm going sideways. By the way, for those who are on sideways, those who are on YouTube, you can see this normal. I'm glad you can see that really clear. I'm taking I glanced up to see what my YouTube screen looks really nice. In fact, if you're on TikTok and you want to see it upright while I'm drawing, go to YouTube because I am live there as well. Um, hold on. Oh, I see. But I'm sideways on TikTok because I use this footage for my editing in time lapse. In the end, my time lapse video will be all of the footage that I filmed on TikTok put together at 5-second intervals, and each hour is 5 seconds. Interval? That didn't sound right in my head. So when I download the TikTok, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees so it's right side up when I edit the video. Oh, I see the button is barely peeking over the bottom here. So do that. And then And again, these sizes don't necessarily matter because I'll be coloring them in. So I can make them wider. Retracing some lines now to darken them. What is FYE music for your entertainment? That's what I just made up. I just made that up. FYE music. Are you just hopping into different lives and asking people to follow? Oh, I did retrace this one. Little wider. I can adjust the size of these things while I'm here because I'm, again, this is just a rough sketch. Hi, Emily. Try not to get in the
Hi.
camera or shadows. But yeah, I'm not on camera right now for this one because I'm drawing a big one. You have a question for me?
I'm saying hi.
You just want to say hi?
Yeah.
Jason Bacon says hi.
Jason, tomorrow's my birthday.
Yes. Tomorrow is her birthday.
Look at my name. It says good boy.
Mm.
Thank you, Jason. Dolores said happy birthday. Thank you, Sebastian.
She's reading the chat right now.
Yeah, I'm right here. I know how to read.
Hey, oh, by the way, hi, Sebastian. I didn't know you were here. We are 25 minutes into this. I'm going another 35 minutes and then I'll stop and do some requests if we have time before dinner.
All right, I should be going. Bye.
You should. Why? What are you doing? You have a friend waiting for you. On a call, sure. Lisa H says, hair birthday. All right, now. That pretty much almost done with his suit here. And then his arms over here. Autocorrect. I know that was hilarious. I loved it. Hair birthday. Oh, well, thank you, Poke. Poke fan. Hey, Poke fan since 96. I have been drawing on the Etch A Sketch since 95. That's close. I'm filming sideways because I'm going to use this footage as a 16:9 video for time lapse in the end. When I post the time lapse, oh well, thanks, Poke. When I post the time lapse on TikTok, though, like progress time lapse, I'll take the footage and make it upright and long, the TikTok format. But when I'm posting the final, it'll be in the widescreen 16:9 format. All right, the neck goes here. And here. So the question becomes, do I work on this again tomorrow night? I think we did talk about that being Wednesday is a slower night usually for audiences. Although I've got 96 people here. Thank you all for hanging out. Probably it's the oddity of the Etch A Sketch itself. I'm going to get a new post-it note now. We are now 28 minutes into this drawing. 28 minutes into this drawing. I'm going to work for an hour and then stop for the day. Thanks, Corey Scott. I only draw 1 hour at a time. Let's measure over here. Sleep without you. So what I'm doing is measuring from the frame to where his chin is, so I know where to go down to. Vacation away. But I also need to, wow, that seems really low. Oh, I see, it goes to here. But I also need to measure. Oh, you know what? Let me get my other post-it. Oh, no! Well, fortunately, I cut this part out because of the post-its. So it's kind of like a grid system I'm using here, where I've measured how far down the chin goes. Now I'm going to measure how far across it is. Oh, look, it lines up with that line already made there. Oh, to confuse it with the other lines. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Oh, where is my star? It is here. Where does that go? Just slightly. There we go. I can't see it. Oh, it's over there. Then why don't I do that? Sorry, talk to myself. There we go. There's that. But how much higher is this part? Just about that. So I'm going to eyeball that because really it shouldn't matter. I see. All right. It's a little bit funny. All right. Now I've established this is where the chin is. Oh my goodness. I keep knocking my. There we go. That'll work. I can adjust accordingly. I'd buy a big house where we both live. It is indeed Elton John. 500 points for Lisa H. No, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. Close. Close. Those are lyrics, but not the name of the song. After my song, this one's for you. You can tell everybody this is your song. Now that's done. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I found your world. How wonderful life is your in. What's wonderful is once I get all of this, is this really going to be the length? Yeah, well, almost. So that goes a little beyond the bow. The roof. It's your song is the official title. Well, they got me quite cross. While I wrote this song. All right, here we go. Like you. You're very close. You had lyrics. So excuse me if I forget that these things I do. You see, I forgot if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, I'm a little nervous about this just because I really do need to be exact. His head does not have, it will have shading. I take that back. I was going to say it does not have shading, but it really does. I've never seen. Let's do this. I'm just going to set this far. This is your song. There we go. Now that it's done. That seems really well, okay. That'll work. And I hope you don't mind that I put down in words. Where's my? Thanks for the follow beyond. So cool. There we. Okay, now we measure top of the head. Then we're going to measure the back of the head. Let's measure it this way, so that way we can have a clean area. Also, that's where I'm drawing up to, like this. All right. So we know it goes that far from the invisible line there. And then we're going to draw right here is where it's actually going to go. Oh, I need to do that one first. Let's put it down here so that way I can measure here. More, more, more. Excellent. That looks rather funny, just being the outline. But I'll connect the dots and make it all make sense in the end. All right, now let's figure out back of the head. Basically, this is kind of like I've said this before. It's kind of like a grid method, but with post-its. So I'm marking an X and Y access point. So I know it goes that's where the back of his head is. Oh, wait, but I need the other post-it to measure how far out it is from the side. So I did this pencil in ahead of time to calculate. So what I'll do is I do this 1 hour at a time. This is day one. So you got to be here when I started. Here and like that. And so we're gonna round it off. So then what I'm gonna do. So now if you're on YouTube or if you check out my YouTube later, you can see. Nice. Oh, but see that's not quite. Shoot, something's wrong here. Something is wrong here. Needs to go out further. Fortunately, I'm going to shade this part. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to backtrack and go up this side and do it this way. So this is the part that I'll actually show in the time lapse. Sebastian, you're back. My favorite movie character. Fantastic, Manny. Has anyone said Billy Idol, Rebel Yell? No! 1,000 points to Lisa H. Nobody had said it yet. I'm also going to be lightly shaking this. Hey, now Manny's. On TikTok, you hear my music better than you can on YouTube. So a lot of times we play the name that tune. If you get the artist, you get 500 points. If you get the title, you get another 500 points. So it's 1,000 points if you get title and artist. The points don't mean anything, but hey, that's fun. And Manny gets another 500. Yes, 1,000 points. Now I'm kind of rounding off the mouth part because I'll extend it later. I'll go back and do the eye and mouth. This was at WrestleMania? Really? That's funny. I see the picture clear now. Ah, nice. So I retrace these lines at least once. It darkens them as well as I can round off anything I wasn't happy with. And then also then in my time lapse, this will be the part where I draw it. All right, I'm also going to be coloring it, or it's not coloring it, obviously it's not in color. There we go. Now we go here. So fortunately, I am going to do some shading on his skull, so I'll hide some of these extra lines that are here. And then I'm going to lightly shake it at one point after I do all the shading and then retrace some of it. It's going to create a two-tone effect. Thanks, Jay. Good to see you. Ish. I guess I don't really see you. Now it looks like he's got a hair. It's most unfortunate that that line is there. Like I said, I will be doing some shading in this area. The light source is kind of coming from here. So that back half of his skull is going to have some shading to hide that line. So I'm 41 minutes into it, so it's less than 20 minutes, and I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to do a fun live with a pocket Etch A Sketch where I take requests. I mean, not that this isn't fun. Slow. Thanks, man. Now, when I post the status time lapse, I'm going to take this 1 hour and make it 5 seconds. So it's going to start with my reference image that I'm drawing. It's going to say day 1. I'll start with my reference image. I'm going to then show 5 seconds, 1 hour and 5 seconds. And then at the end, I show a status photo of the drawing. I'll probably do it tomorrow, actually. I only have one video in my drafts right now for posting tomorrow morning. So I'll probably post it tomorrow afternoon. Today's time lapse. Pardon me. I feel a little more comfortable drawing the mouth. So at least I'm very thrilled to be able to do the outline of Jack today. I'll be going back and doing this is what I call I'm going to stop and take a sip of water. Oh, I think I missed. Bumped. No, that's fine. Take a sip of water. I call this phase one, the coloring book phase. The coloring book phase of my large drawings is where oh shoot, where am I? Okay, there I am. Yes. Oh, look at that. Faye got 1,000 off point right off the bat. And Lisa gets 500 to start with. I know you would have had the rest, Lisa. There you go. There's your full 1,000. Um, yeah, so phase one is the coloring book phase where it's just that line outline. And then phase two is the shading. And then I shake it, lightly shake it to fade the whole drawing. And then I just retrace some of it. Got that fast Gen Z typing. Hey, Mammy, Nanny. Oh, that's awesome. Manny hopped over to YouTube. Uh, yeah, and you're still there. Awesome. You get to see it's a whole different experience here. So this footage, this live footage is going to stay on YouTube. So now you can see the reference image that I'm doing. Although I have lifted Sally up a little bit so we'll see her better in the smaller frame. I'm not back again. Also, man, if you want to see some of my other detailed work, my movies here, my videos posted on YouTube have more of my detailed ones. My shorts on YouTube are the same as what I'm posting on TikTok, but the videos I post on YouTube are more of my detailed drawings that I post. I have a few of my quick drawings there, some of my favorites, but I've stopped posting them as my videos and made them my shorts. Awesome. Thanks. I'm almost at 888 followers on YouTube. That's a fun number. Do you want to get, how about 200 sympathy points for that? Lisa said, uh, if it makes it better, I was alive when the song was popular. LOL. So yeah, maybe I'll give you a couple hundred. Aw. I mean, I was too. I'm not one to talk, mind you. Only four, but there you go. All right. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very bad. A friend of mine and I used to do karaoke together, and we would sing this as a duet. We'd just take turns singing lines. It was awesome. We actually gave ourselves a karaoke group name. We were all that and a bag of chips. I think I was bag of chips. I was bag of chips. We actually had shirts that said that. Mine said bag of chips and it said all that. And when I wore the shirt by myself, I said, well, I'm not quite all that, but I'm a bag of chips. Beelzebub will never put aside for me, for me, for me. Headbanging time. Cleared out the mouth. You can see the stylus inside. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm going to walk away. Sorry, I'm touching up one. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do this to me, baby. Now, keep in mind, Manny, when you're hanging out with me on YouTube, oh, shoot, I went a little too far, but that's okay. His smile is just that much bigger. When you're hanging out with me on YouTube, your comments are like 30 seconds later than when I see them. So please bear with me, as well as I only glance over once in a while because, I'm drawing and shit, so I'm like doing stuff. Hey, Charles! Thanks, man. This is the first hour, Charles, on TikTok. My birthday is next month, May 7th. Fantastic. The weekend before that is when we're going to celebrate both kids' birthdays for the first time we've ever done that. We're going to have a joint birthday party at a bowling alley. Yeah, all right. I can fix this later in post. Hey, Rocket. Oh, Casey, look at you. You switched over. Fantastic. Now you can see which experience is better. My volume's better now, Rocket. I fixed my volume problem. At least it's a little better, if not a lot better. Fixed it yesterday, I believe, right? Yeah. I figured out how to adjust some levels for TikTok or for Andrew's birthday is May 25th, Star Wars Day. I was very excited about that when he was born. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie. Man shared the live. Manny hop back to TikTok. Yeah. C is for cookie. He's gone to a couple premieres with me. You know, of course, there's the ladder. Oh, how much is that Etch A Sketch? I think they sell this one. I got it for free. It was given to me, of course, because I know people. But I think they sell it for $35 or $40. You can buy it new still, I think. I think you can find it on Walmart.com. A lot of people on eBay too. Mom's birthday is 26. Fantastic. It's good enough for me. Cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Okay, Manny, since you're back at TikTok, let me ask you, do you think it was the volume, my talking? You can't hear the music on YouTube, that I know. But my talking, is it just as good on YouTube as it is on TikTok, my voice? The volume. Curious, the comparison. Or is it still a little quieter? Looks more expensive. Yeah, right? It does. A bit clearer on top. Okay. All right. Oh, now that's not volume loudness, but I think what you mean is like it's maybe a little crackly or it breaks up a little bit. I think the music might throw it off a little. I see. So it's not the volume, but it's the quality of the sound. I might switch back to the other microphone. Not now. I'm going to come back live to do. Where am I at? 51 minutes. So 9 more minutes, and I'm going to stop for a day. This is great. I got to get all of Jack in here today in 1 hour. Oh, and it looks great. I'm so happy with that. Sometimes I focus on the individual lines I'm doing. I don't look at the big picture till I'm done. Ah, I love it. Yeah, I got that one mistake hair. Looks like his skull's cracked. Thanks for the share, Alexis. It does sound crackly. You know what? No, I'll do that. I don't know what I'll do. I was gonna say maybe I test it without the music playing, but I don't wanna right now. I'm almost done with this live. So I think I'll go ahead and start. I mean, there's no reason not to start Sally, right? I've got 8 more minutes, or I could just call it and just round it up to an hour. So yeah, at this phase, I can let it look like a rough sketch. It's fine. I'm rounding off edges and stuff like that, like his shoulder. I rounded off, but now it looks like a big thick line. But it'll be perfected. It'll be perfected in post. Hmm. All right, now Go over here. Pausing for a moment while I get. I think I need new posts. If you don't know, this is the soundtrack to Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. My hands could get tired, but I only draw for maybe an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours at a time. Sometimes it's so funny. It's funny. You could find on my YouTube channel that I actually had a conversation with some Etch A Sketch artists about our fingers getting tired and how if they know they're going to do a long session of drawing, they will stretch their fingers, like do little finger stretches. And I thought that was so funny that in my mind I pictured an 80s montage, like workout montage, like Rocky. Um, and so I went and made a video that also shows off some of my unusual Etch A Sketches. It's just a little bit off here. And so I made a like a workout montage with my hands and a collection of Etch A Sketches to um, Eye of the Tiger and Let's Get Physical. Lots of fun. I'm gonna double check. Oh, that's true. I know. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Please do. Oh no, that's not. Is that where I want it? No. Right here. That's where I want it. Oh, yeah, that's her hair. That's fine. Right there. So with that in mind, I'm going to move this to my, there we go, line of sight. And then this will go like at this angle. That's her arm. Is that the other? No. What's going on here? I guess so. Yeah, does that look right? Yep, sure enough. And then, all right. Thank you so much, Casey. I think I should stop there. This is a really good stopping point because I'm just starting Sally. So, just so you can see, here's my reference image. So, what I did was I took this and turned it into a pencil drawing, but I did lift her up so we could see more of her. Yay. So, yeah, I don't know if maybe I'll just, where am I? So now, if I'm able to, there we go. If I'm able to, I leave my pointer down here in the bottom corner. And then that way I don't really need a post-it note or a sticky note like this. So as I walk away, that tells me where my pointer is. But I got to take a picture of it after the live. So, all right. I am going to go ahead and stop this live. And then why don't I turn this camera around? What? Hey, I'm not wearing my hat, my crown. There we go. I only wear my crown for the short or the small one. What? And that's how I keep track of the pointer. That's right. That's where I left off. So, hi, it's me. Typically you do see me on YouTube. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to take a picture and then I have to rearrange my setup. So I'm ready to draw. I'm going to do a little pocket sizes. This is my last drawing from last night was, Bart Simpson. So I'm going to go ahead and stop my YouTube live. I'll be back right